Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Thursday, December 29, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus check out our Patreon in the link down below if you want access for our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation, so make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Los Angeles Clippers vs Boston Celtics. The Clippers took the court against the Raptors and went home with a win by a final score of 124-113 in their last contest. Los Angeles wrapped up the contest with a 48.4% FG percentage, 45 out of 93, and converted 15 of their 38 shots from beyond the perimeter. When they shot from the charity stripe, the Clippers made 19 of 23 attempts for a rate of 82.6%. Concerning rebounding, they earned 47 with 15 of them being on the offensive end. They also recorded 27 assists for this game, as well as forcing 12 turnovers and getting 8 steals. When talking about defending, Los Angeles allowed the other team to go 51.2% from the floor on 43 out of 84 shooting. Toronto distributed 24 dimes and had 6 steals for the matchup. Furthermore, Toronto collected 39 rebounds, 10 offensive, 29 defensive, and had 3 blocked shots. Toronto ended up going 80.8% from the charity stripe by knocking down 21 of 26 attempts. They converted 6 of 23 tries from three-point range. In the matter of personal fouls, the Clippers ended up with 17 and the Raptors finished the game with 16 personal fouls. Paul George is one guy who came through in the game. He walked away with 23 points on 9 out of 18 shooting. He saw the court for 35 minutes played and snagged 7 rebounds. George finished shooting 50.0% from the floor and also distributed 5 assists. In their last game, the Celtics went home victorious with a score of 126-102 when they faced the Rockets. The Celtics snagged 40 defensive rebounds and 9 offensive boards for a total of 49 for the game. They coughed it up 10 times while getting 8 steals in this game. The Rockets had 16 fouls in the matchup, which took the Celtics to the charity stripe for a total of 23 tries. They were able to bury 20 of the free throw tries for a clip of 87.0%. In relation to shooting from three-point land, Boston knocked down 20 out of 56 attempts, 35.7%. In all, the Celtics went 43 out of 91 from the floor, which had them shooting 47.3%. The Celtics permitted the Rockets to make 38 of their 95 attempts from the field, which had them shooting 40.0% in the game. They finished 31.1% from three-point range by shooting 14 of 45 and ended up going 12 of 14 from the free throw line, 85.7%. Regarding cleaning the glass, Boston allowed Houston to grab 49 in all, 13 offensive. The Clippers have been one of the most consistent defensive clubs this year, even without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard for extended periods. Opposing teams are shooting 45.2% against them, the second lowest in the NBA. In today's game, teams live and die by the three-pointer, and the Clippers are holding opposing teams to the 5th lowest three-point percentage. Boston relies on the long ball, ranking 6th in three-point shooting percentage. The Clippers will be up to the task and come out with a strong defensive effort after Boston dropped 126 against the lowly Rockets. Los Angeles has covered the spread in 8 of their last 10 games. Our first pick is to take the Clippers. Los Angeles comes into this contest with a record of 21-15 on the year. They cough up possession 15.6 times per contest and as a squad are committing 19.9 fouls every game. As a team, Los Angeles is grabbing 44.4 boards per game and is sitting with 824 assists on the season, which ranks 18th in basketball in terms of passing. The Clippers are shooting 37.2% on three-pointers, 453 of 1,218, and 75.7% from the charity stripe. They have an average of 109.2 PTS per game, 29th in basketball, while shooting 46.4% from the field. Los Angeles played an efficient game against the pesky Toronto Raptors, using a dominant third quarter to come out with a 124-113 victory. Paul George scored 23 points, and Ivica Zubac had 23 points and 16 rebounds. Norman Powell scored 22 points off the bench, and Kawhi Leonard had 15, as the two members of Toronto's 2019 championship team returned to Canada for the first time since before the COVID-19 pandemic. Leonard had not played in Toronto since December 11, 2019, when he received his championship ring. "It's always great memories coming in this arena," Leonard said to Associated Press reporters after the win. "I'd rather give the fans in Toronto the chance to see me play again. That was part of my decision." Reggie Jackson scored 20 points, and Marcus Morris Sr. chipped in 10, as all 5 Clippers starters scored in double figures. They led 60-56 at halftime and extended their lead to 18 in the third. John Wall, left knee, sat out on the second night of a back-to-back and should be back for this game against the Celtics. Los Angeles is 21-15 on the year and is a dangerous group with Leonard and George healthy. When they are on the defensive end, the Clippers are able to force 13.3 turnovers per contest, and they draw 19.8 fouls. They relinquish 34.1% on three-point shots, while they are third in basketball in points per game allowed, 108.6. The Clippers defensively are allowing a shooting percentage of 45.4%, 1,451 of 3,194, and they surrender 43.6 boards per contest as a unit. They currently rank 19th in the league in giving up assists, with 873 surrendered so far this year. The Boston Celtics let the Houston Rockets hang around for most of the first half, but used a fourth-quarter flurry to put the game out of reach in a 126-102 win at home. Jaylen Brown scored 14 of his 39 points in the third quarter, waking up after he was knocked to the floor by a flagrant foul. "Sometimes you get a smack in the face, it's exactly what you need in the middle of a game," Brown said to Associated Press reporters talking about the foul. "Like Jaylen, what the hell are you doing? Smack in the face, then proceed to score the ball." Damon Stoudemire filled in for head coach Joe Mazzola after he exited through pre-game warm-ups with an eye injury. Jason Tatum added 38 points and 8 rebounds. Robert Williams III grabbed 15 rebounds to go with his 11 points as Boston won its third game in a row. Brown and Tatum are the first Celtics teammates to score at least 38 points in a game since Larry Bird, 48, and Robert Parrish, 38, in 1985. They are headed for another big run. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown had a field day against one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA last game. Each of them dropped 38 points in the 24-point win against the Houston Rockets. The Clippers are a different type of animal, and the dynamic duo will have issues navigating a stingy defensive club. Los Angeles ranks 21st in pace, and they will control the tempo against an elite Celtics club. The total number has gone under in 8 of Boston's last 12 games and 7 of their last 8 facing Pacific Division opponents. This will be a hard-fought defensive battle between 2 of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Our second pick is to take the under with confidence.